Hi guys, this is Mrs. Adams. It's Friday, April 3rd. I wanted to jump on here and give some shout outs. Number one, to you, to thank you for your perseverance through this time. I know that what we're going through creates a lot of angst in every single one of you, and I just want you to know that we are thinking of you from the high school, and we're going to do the best we can to get you through the last few months of school and get you off on the right foot for whatever plans that you have after high school. The main reason I wanted to talk to you today is about a few things. We're going to talk about scholarships, College Now, and your picture board and school emails. So let's start with the scholarships. Mrs. Wiest had contacted you through Remind at the beginning of the week and shared with you a document that looks something like this. I know that it's probably coming across to you backwards. That lists all the due dates of the upcoming scholarships that we're aware of. All of those scholarships are on the high school website. So you should be able to get on that website and be able to download them. Some of them you can download and type right into, and some of them you're going to have to download and write them. I want you to pay attention in particular to the details of every single one of those applications. Just because you fill out the application does not necessarily mean that it is complete. A lot of those scholarships ask for 2 letters of reference. They ask for your resume. They ask for transcripts. Some of them might ask for a paragraph on special circumstances. Make sure that when you're doing these applications that you are completing them spot on, because if you turn those applications in without the documentations that they ask for, they're just going to end up in the trash can. So if you want the money, make sure you're paying attention to the details. If you haven't gotten any letters of reference yet, feel free to email the teachers. All of us now are working. We all are very conscious of our emails during this time. And so just email a teacher and ask them to help you with writing a letter of recommendation. If your teachers come out and say, well, I need the letter of recommendation form, that form has also been put on the scholarship page on the high school website. So you can download that and fill it out and then send it to your teacher, or actually it's a fillable document. You can download it and type right into it and then save it and then just email it back to your teacher. So that shouldn't be a problem to get letters of recommendations. Don't forget that you can ask people that are outside of teachers, your boss, a coach, somebody from church, anybody that's not a family member. One of the scholarships that is not listed on that page that Mrs. Wiest sent you is the LBCC Foundation. If you're attending LBCC, you need to get on their website and look up their scholarship. That is due April 13th. And within that scholarship application is a scholarship that is specific for Sweet Home kids. It's called the Dan and Daisy Ashton. It's $1,500 a term, so it's $4,500 for the year. So it's a really good scholarship, and you want to take advantage of that. Let's see. Also, transcripts. If you don't have a transcript, don't worry about it. You can contact Mrs. Wiest or myself, and we can get those transcripts printed out. Do not worry about turning in these scholarships, the local scholarships, I should say. Do not worry about turning them in without the transcript if you don't have it. I have contacted all of the local scholarships organizations and have told them to keep a list of the students' names, and if they don't have a transcript, then we're in communication and I will get the transcript to them. So don't fret about that. It's kind of hard right now because we're not allowed to let students into the school, and so it's hard to get you the transcript, but it's easy for us to print the transcripts and get them to the donor on your behalf. How do you turn in these scholarships? So several of them do have mailing addresses listed on the document. Go ahead and mail them directly to the scholarship organization. If you feel more comfortable about turning them in rather than through the mail, there are 2 ways that you can do that. Every single Monday morning from 10 to noon, we will be handing out the distant learning packets to students who are doing packet work versus online work. And you can bring your scholarship application at that time and somebody can collect it. Or I'm just going to put a box out on the table on my front porch and you could just bring it to my house. I would be more than happy to take that. We live at 320 12th Avenue, and feel free to just bring that by the house and throw it in the box, and then I'll make sure that I get it to the organization on time. Some of the scholarships are going to require a interview. The Eastland Masonic Scholarship applicants and the Rotary applicants, all of them will be required an interview. If you are chosen to do an interview, then we will set up a Zoom meeting between you and the organization to do the interview, and that way they can meet you and they'll make the selection based on that. So let's see, I think that is it for scholarships, but if you have any questions regarding that, please feel free to reach out to me. You can text me 541-405-5227, or you can email me or email Mrs. Wiest. We're here to help. Okay, so second thing, College Now. As of right now, we're moving forward with college credit in your College Now classes. So if you have anatomy and physiology, math 112, English 104, writing 121, what else do you guys have? Manufacturing, any of those classes, we're moving forward with college credit. So your teachers will be turning in the names that want the college credit to me. I will be registering you for classes. You have till May 22nd to drop the class from receiving college credit. So just because I register you, don't panic. It's not going to affect your transcript as long as we drop you by May 22nd. But know that your teachers will be reaching out to you and you're going to be moving forward with that curriculum so you can still get the college credit. I contacted LBCC this morning, and as of right now, that's the way we're going to progress. If for some reason LBCC comes back to us and says we can't do this, then it's out of our hands. But all of you should know that every single class at LBCC this term for all the college kids are going to be online. So you are no different than the normal college student. If you're taking anatomy and physiology and have to do a lab online, the college student on campus is also doing that lab online. So that kind of makes it a little bit easier for us because LBCC kids are in the same boat that we are. So that should be helpful. But just know that we're going to be moving forward with that. Picture boards. So I had asked for you all to turn in your senior photo by March 20th before we left for spring break. If you have not done that, don't worry about it. You can email me those photos, and I went out and got some photo paper, and I'm going to go ahead and print them. It's particularly important, any of you who had a picture with one of those wigs, I can't put that on the picture board. So I definitely need a picture from you, else you won't have a picture on the picture board. Otherwise, just email them and I will keep printing them out. And if I'm not going to set a due date, just know that that's a priority for you to get that in. And if I don't have it, I guess by the end of May, then your picture's going to be either the Life Touch picture or it'll be no picture at all. And that's just what we're going to have to do. And lastly, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is every single one of you has a Sweet Home student email. If you're not checking those emails, now is the time to start checking those emails. I'm going to be sending emails out to the seniors who qualify for particular scholarships, and I'm going to be sending those applications to you directly, even if you haven't downloaded them from the website, because I want you to take this time and really concentrate on those scholarship applications that are relevant to you. We will be using student emails as a priority to be contacting students with our classes, with the College Now classes. So if you've never logged on to your student email, now's the time to do it, and you need to really pay attention to those, and that will be the way that we will communicate. So I think for now, that is it. If you have questions about financial aid, like the FAFSA or the Oregon Promise, please reach out to Mrs. Wiest or myself. Those applications need to be done no later than June 1st, else you will not have your financial aid ready to go for you in the fall. So if you haven't done your FAFSA, you need to get that done now. And if you haven't done your Oregon Promise, you need to get that done now. But both Ms. Wiest and I will be reaching out to students that we see that we know that you're going to college, but you haven't taken care of those, and we'll be reaching out to you directly to see if you need any help. So I think that is it. I think that I will finish by saying that we really miss you guys. We know that this is not the way that you wanted to end your senior year, and we don't know what's going to happen with school. We're still going with the thought that we're all going to be back on April 29th, and we just hope that that's the case. We hope that you are definitely following the mandate, though, of staying home. It's getting pretty close to home with some of these viruses and people catching them. And so we want to make sure that you understand that this is serious, and that you're staying home and you're staying healthy and you're washing your hands and you're covering your coughs and you're staying your 6 feet away, because we all want you here come graduation day. And as we find out more information, we will continue to reach out to you. But never underestimate our love for you, and always know that we're here for you, and feel free to reach out to us at any time. So until the next time, have a great weekend, and we will chat soon.